big, small, medium, large, wide.
Hey.
Viva Mama is right here on your screens, and welcome on board. Today being on Wednesday, it's the WCW edition, and in studio I am known as Estelle Moy, and with me is a powerful, phenomenal woman, a woman who has come a mighty long way, a woman who has done so much for herself, for her community, for her friends, for her family, for her country. And today we are giving her a pat on the back, telling her, Mama, you have done well. Keep doing what you're doing, keep scaling the heights, keep winning, keep overcoming the challenges, keep throwing them hurdles away. And that is why I am so delighted to be hosting Kate Gladys in studio. Yo, welcome.
Thank you.
I'm so happy, I'm so glad to
That's
host
a good
you.
intro.
Yeah, and you know, entrepreneurship is a journey, and you keep on scaling the heights each and every day. And this woman right here, she's doing exactly that, and she's not backing out, she's not giving up, she's not throwing in the towel. She is putting her focus on the 100% goal, because you know, someone said actually you miss 100% of the shots you never take, and you're going to be telling us which shots you took, which ones you made the 100% score, which ones you made the 80% score. Welcome in studio, Kate.
Thank you, Estelle.
I'm so glad you could make time to join us.
I'm glad to be
Thank
here.
you very much. You are a powerful woman. Viva, viva, viva.
Thank
we give you
you.
a pat on the back,
Aw.
and we celebrate you today. So who is Kate Gladys, for those who are seeing you for the very first time on Nakuru TV?
Okay, I'm Kate, but I am actually Catherine.
Uh-huh.
But of course, Catherine is Kate. People call me Gladys, but my name is not Gladys. Gladys is my mom.
Ah,
Yeah?
okay.
So I am Kate Gladys.
Yeah.
Gladys is my mom. I honor her. I don't know her really because she passed on when I was about 3 years old.
Wow.
So I was raised by my grandma. And so as I grew, I kept wanting to know who is Gladys, but really nobody had any, any information. But now I became Kate Gladys, and
Yeah, and
everybody
you
now
are.
knows Gladys. You know?
That is such a, that is such an awesome way of keeping her memory alive.
Exactly.
And, honoring her even in her absence.
All the time, because I'm an
Wow.
only child.
Wow.
And she died very young, so people kind of tend to forget such people.
Yeah.
And I really didn't want
Yeah.
that to happen. So in my own way, I raised her name, and I am so glad that she's back.
Yeah.
I am 37. Do people say their age nowadays?
Yeah, it's fine. Age is just but a number.
Yeah, I don't even feel 37. As there are days I feel 45. There are days I feel 20.
Yeah.
I am a mom to Elaine. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Liam. I'm a mom of 2. And I am a business person.
Yeah.
I am an entrepreneur through and through.
Yeah.
And a proud woman entrepreneur, because so many women are entrepreneurs, but they are not proud of it.
Yes.
They say nika hustle. Yeah?
It's something I'm
Aka
doing.
nika hustle too.
Yeah.
Eh? But there's a pride in accepting and owning your entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Hata ikuwe ndogo aje, that small kibanda, if you own it, there's a lot of pride in owning that.
And it has a lot of potential to be whatever it is you see out there.
You can be anything
Yeah.
that you want to be. You can be anybody you want to be. You can start anywhere. You can start where you are.
Yeah.
You see that point where you are, you can start there. And when you're proud of it and you embrace it and then you go with it,
Sure.
you can do anything that you set your mind to do.
Wow, awesome. That is so powerful. If you're joining us online, welcome. This is Viva Mama. I am with Kate Gladys in studio. Today we are talking about scaling the heights of entrepreneurship, getting into territories you never thought you would get. She's going to be telling us all about that. Be sure to leave us your comment. Be sure to like, to share the stream, so that so many people are going to be inspired by this awesome, awesome African woman right here. Now, Kate, were you born in Nakuru? Were you raised in Nakuru? Did you come? Did you see the town? Did you love everything about it? And then you decided, okay, let me settle here.
Yeah. Okay, I was born in Nakuru. I was born in Bahati, Karunga. Those people who
Yeah.
are from that side probably knows it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm born in Bahati. I was born at PGH actually, but according to my birth certificate. And I was raised, I studied at Creta Primary. And then I went to Molo. I went to Molo Academy. I went to Mount St. Mary's. I went to Marymount. Like, I am a Nakuru person. I only left Nakuru, I think, in 2001 when I went to campus. Then I stayed in Nairobi for about 13, 15 years. Then I came back. When I came back, it wasn't a good coming back. It's like I was just going through issues and I decided, let me go home. Because Nakuru is home. Yeah. But when I came here, my first thought was always nitarudi Nairobi. I'm just here for
a short while,
while I stabilize, alafu nirudi back to my life. But then Nakuru is home, and it just started to grow on me, and it started to work for me. And I said, you know what? I actually could live here. I could settle here. I could do my business here, and it's been good. Nakuru is great.
So Nakuru is home.
Nakuru is home, born and raised here.
So
then back.
It's true, east or west, home is best.
All the time. All the time.
You went away, then came back, and now you're thriving in Nakuru.
Yeah, you see, the thing is, most people, most women, when you start to go through issues, and people give you the suggestion, end a home. Go and strategize. Start back at home. You feel like downgrade. But home is always the best. If you can go back home, go back home, and then you'll find that actually things work better when you're at home. As much as I didn't go back home, like home kwetu, but I was in Nakuru, in a place where there are people you know, and the support that grows with that. Go home. Yeah.
Wow, that is so profound, and it's very deep actually. Yeah, you're a very deep person.
I don't know if I am.
Yeah,
deep.
You are.
I don't know. My friends will disagree. They think I'm a joker.
They will tell us. They will tell us online.
I'm sure if they are watching, because I think they are watching.
Yeah.
Okay, they will disagree, but I think I am deep.
Yeah, you are. Now, did you study business in campus? Do you have like formal training on business before now we get to how did you decide to become an entrepreneur and the kind of entrepreneur that you started, the kind of business that you took up, the first one that launched you now to this new world that you knew nothing about to where you are right now?
Growing up, I wanted to be famous. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
So I always wanted to be news anchors, we used to consider them journalists, right? So I was always like, I'm going to be that. So when I went to school, I studied journalism. When I went to USIU, my major was journalism. But along the way, I realized I have more interest in public relations, and so I did public relations, and then I did marketing. And that's what I actually graduated as in journalism, PR, and marketing. So that has been a good base, but I've never been employed in any of those sectors for real.
Wow.
None. Yeah, but that's what I went to school for.
So why did you decide to start a business? What was that push that led you?
You know, here we are talking. Being broke. People will have this big, that's why you're saying I'm deep. I'm not deep. You're real. Yeah, when you're broke, you do anything.
Yeah,
you start somewhere. So when you realize, I had a job. I had to leave my job. I had to come to Nakuru. Okay, between leaving my job and coming to Nakuru, I was doing mats. There are these woven mats, the wool mats. I used to make them, and then I moved to Nakuru, and I thought at that time that that's what I'll be doing. So I moved to Nakuru with my skill, and I'm always this kind of person who, when I put my mind into something, I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. So I made those mats, mpaka I was in the newspaper, my friends. So I get to the whole of that, and then I moved to Nakuru, and the dynamics of Nakuru are so much different from Nairobi. So when you get to Nakuru, that market is not that open to some. Nakuru is not open to some things unless you introduce them. Yeah. So when you try to introduce that, I realize it's not really
working.
It's not really working. So Kate being Kate and needs money to feed her 2 children, I decided kupikia watu wa mjengo.
Wow.
Yeah. So I get matumbo, beans, unga ya ugali, some small containers, and I start cooking. I cook from home. We were two. We were with another lady, so she would take the food. I would cook. She comes, collects the food, and goes and delivers it. Now, while she goes, I was doing online work, transcriptions
at the same time.
Yes. Because now you have to have different sources of income all the time. That's always something which you must always do as a woman, as a person with a plan for life. Always have a different source of income. Totally different. I think even COVID has taught people that a lot.
Sure.
Something totally different. So I was doing transcriptions. So I would take the food, we would cook the food. And then do you know why those Mijengo people stopped giving me work? Chakula yangu ni tamu sana.
Really? They wanted something work.
Wanataka ile boiled, you know that food.
Yeah.
Sasa hii yako hii supu ni mzito sana.
Wow. So they were like, this is not our standard.
This is not ours. Now that's why unatulipisha 70 bob, which was what everybody else was charging. But the mentality, that is why I say, I don't know if we'll get there maybe later. Your target. Yeah. I had the wrong target. I had the right product.
Sure.
But the wrong
target. Market, yeah.
Yes. That's why that one iliporomoka like as quickly as it almost started. And then we had Siba at home, and so that kind of went for a while as we settled the stuff at home. I lost my uncle, so that took me away from that for a while. So when I came back, nikaamua sasa nitafungua duka.
A shop?
Yes, and I will sell cosmetics.
Wow. Hold it right there, Kate. I told you, this woman is phenomenal. I told you guys, remember. And she's not giving up. She's just starting. In fact, she's just scratching the surface. This is just the beginning. So go nowhere. We are coming back after this break with your comments. I'm going to be sampling some of them.
Nakuru TV inawaletea tena kipindi mukipendacho. Kipindi cha wanawake bomba, cha wanawake bomba, cha wanawake mashujaa. Kipindi cha wanawake bomba, kipindi cha wanawake mashujaa. Wanawake hao wenye uwezo kwa kufanya mambo makuu katika jamii, wanafanya kazi ambazo kwa muda mrefu zilizaniwa kuwa za waume pekee. Ni nguzo ya jamii. Wanaweza kuwa wanasiasa, waweza kuwa wafanya biashara, waweza kuwa wachungaji wa makanisa. Wanawake wenye kutumika kazi, songa mbele, sirudi nyuma, mama sujaa, lelelelele, lo. Tunawaenzi wanawake hao wenye
Thank you very much for staying tuned, and we are back. I am in studio with Ketwa Gladys, giving us her story, her journey, her entrepreneurship journey, and just giving us hope and encouraging us. Guys, hold on. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. And with the comments, Kelvin Kagiri, thank you very much for watching. Jerry Wamson from Wamson PR Limited, thank you also for watching. Clemo, you're saying I'm here watching. Wagote sana, sawa sawa. Priscilla Wangare, we have worked on that. Thank you. Jerry Wamson, you're saying she's an inspiration. That's the spirit. No giving up. No looking back. Maggie Karaoke, you're saying tuned in. Thank you very much. Yasmin Charles Jr., you're saying watching and loving the show. We have Nyawera Lois from Dubai. You're saying I love the Ketwa Gladys cakes. I was her customer. I really miss them. Wow,
so nice.
Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to share this stream, post it on your timelines, post it on your WhatsApp groups. Let this message reach someone out there. Let someone be encouraged. Let someone, look at life in a positive way. Let the perspective change, because Ketwa Gladys is here to give us all the encouragement. Now, Kate,
yes.
The mjengo cooking. It came to a stop.
A screeching one. Yes.
So how did you pick up yourself from that? I know it must have been very devastating.
Oh, it wasn't even devastating. I've always been of the mindset that if this one fails, get to the next.
Wow.
Go to the next.
Yeah.
Because you can't keep dwelling on things that fail. If you dwell on things that fail, you're going to stay in failure. You have to keep moving. Like life is happening. When things happen, you keep it moving. If you stay there, you're going to be stagnated there. So next thing, okay, sasa nifungue duka. I decided I'm going to sell cosmetics.
Yeah, beauty world.
Beauty world, and my friend, I am not into beauty world. This face has been made. It's not me. Somebody did this.
Yeah.
I don't do this. So I go and my aunt tells me, in fact I wanted to open a salon. They tell me, but you don't know anything about salons. Utaandika mtu, and then when they leave you're stranded. And that made sense. At the time it didn't, because I just thought they don't want me to progress. Those people,
to prosper. Some
of us with the need to do something, when somebody tells you something like that, you think, hey, they don't want me to prosper. They just want me to fail.
Yeah.
But then in retrospect, I realized that made a lot of sense. But I opened a cosmetic shop. Mimi huyo Nairobi.
Nonetheless.
Yes, I was there. Me with no skills. The only thing I knew ilikuwa Pons. Then later ndio realize Pons is a brand name.
Yeah.
It's
not every product
not
that you
every
see.
Powder is called Pons. That time nilijua Pons and lipstick. I go to those shops in Nairobi and I tell them nataka vitu za kufungua cosmetics.
Yeah.
And there I am with my money and I'm given products. Nywele ngapi? I'm telling you, bought all those things and came and made my shop, copying what I see people doing. Open that shop na nikaiweka hapo. Si nilikwama na hizo vitu.
Wow.
Hair, hata eventually I don't know where it went. I was there with my things in that shop, not selling any. Okay, I would sell and the profit margins are quite low. They need somebody with a passion for it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the business is bad. I said I was not the right person
for that
business.
Yeah.
The person who is right for that business is going to make money out of that business.
Yeah.
So I decided wacha sasa tuongeze mtumba juu.
Okay.
Same shop. Mtumba. I go huku. This Nakuru has a lot of mashimo. We are watching and you want to know hizo mashimo za mtumba unitafute. Kaenda huko. You don't have to go to Nairobi by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mtumba iko Nakuru. Bales, good ones. And I'd get bed sheets, I'd get tops, I'd get whatever season it was. Kama kuna baridi naenda natafuta hoods. Kukiwaka jua natafuta bed sheets. Tops.
You are all set.
Dera. I've sold Deras. Hi Lois. She used to sell to me from Mombasa and send to me here. Yeah. So I did it all. Now myself in my boredom, I am a social. See, remember I told you I'm a social person.
Yes.
I am an introverted extrovert. Is there something like that?
Yeah, depending on how you want to explain it. There is.
You know, everything can be explained.
Yes.
Cindy, everything can be explained.
Sure.
I am this kind of person. If I'm inside here and I'm alone, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm an introvert in that sense. But I can also be an extrovert. So I'm this person who I get in the house, I am bored, I am not feeling so good about myself. Sometimes things can make you not feel so good, and you try to pick yourself up. For me, it's about cooking. That's something I've always loved ever since I was small. So there I am, cook. I post to my 500, after 500 nimewapea wengi. Those people who knew me back in 2015, tulikuwa wangapi kwa timeline yangu? I think we were like maybe 200 people. Because previously I had gone through something online and I had left. I had been trolled and all that before that. Okay. So I had given up being online for a while. So when I came back, I was so guarded. I was really trying to not be out there.
Yeah, to avoid something.
I don't want to be trolled again. If you troll people online, it's the worst. It's the worst. And I'm always careful not to troll. And if I've ever trolled anybody, I really am sorry, because that thing is not.
It's not the best thing.
It's not the best thing to be trolled. So when I came back, I'm trying to post my recipes, but I'm posting them just for myself, to entertain myself. You see, so I cook and take a photo of my food.
Then you post.
And also to make baba watoto jealous that hata kama ulitukataa.
Yeah.
Bado tunakula na tunakula vizuri, but tunapost siku yenye tuko na kuku. Siku ya githeri ya tupost.
Yeah.
So unajua utai kumuonyesha sana ati pia tunakulanga. You know, but you're trying, you're trying to be out there.
Yeah.
So I start posting that, and as it goes, it starts to grow.
Yeah.
It starts
people
to grow.
Start to be interested now.
Yes, somebody calls somebody. I'm friends with so and so. They call someone. But let me tell you something about God. God will use something meant to harm you to build you.
Sure.
When somebody is trying to bring you down, then God uses that chance to lift you up. Because for me, I would post, and I think ndoma and sausage, I should, you know, those things. That was my first big recipe.
Yeah.
But it wasn't big in the sense it gave me like 5,000 followers. It gave me, I think, 1,000 followers at that time.
Wow.
So when it gave me 1,000 followers, people started to notice. So one person came to me and told me, "Kitu naweza nipikia watu 40." She had a graduation at Mwangaza. That lady, bless your heart. So she told me, I have 40 guests. I had no experience in cooking, Estelle. I didn't know anything about.
But now here you are with your 40 guests.
Client, a real client has come and tells me I have 40 people. I went and bought things randomly. I don't know what I'm buying, but I bought. Richard Branson says, if somebody asks you, can you do it?
Yeah, say yes.
Say yes.
Learn how to do it later.
Yeah. After all, you're telling me your graduation is on Saturday, leo ni Monday. I have 4 days to figure this thing out.
And it's cooking.
And it's something I do.
Yeah.
40 people. Nitapika. It can't be that hard.
Sure.
Then this lady asked me, "Nasi unajua kupika keki?" Hey, me Kate, I said yes. Kate said yes.
Say yes. Learn how to do it later.
Oy. Aki, the cake I made. You should look for me. I make you a good cake. Because that cake tastes good, but I didn't know how to decorate. I didn't have any tool. I didn't have anything. But the day that lady came to my house to look at the cake and to see how it's going, she said, "Wow." Oh, that thing made me encouraged me. It made me think, oh, I can do it.
So I can do it.
So she likes it. I really can do it. If that lady had come and said it was bad, I would not have gone on. But she said it was good. Hey, sisi tukapika.
Yeah.
We cooked. We took the food there. They ate and they were happy. I said, now I am a fully fledged caterer now. After my 40 people,
Here we go.
Here we go. This is what we'll be doing. Then AA comes. Shout out to AA. Tells me they have 100 people, breakfast, lunch, and supper. And chaya saa kumi. Again, I said, like, but now, let me tell you, that was my biggest contract. 100 people.
Yeah. From 40 people now, you
to
have
100
people.
Hey! See, I worked. I took my aunt. My aunt was a cateress at Molo Academy back then. So I told her to tell me how to price. She told me to andike kila kitu. So we wrote everything down. We priced everything. My aunt is the one who taught me how to price for food. Because there's a difference between pricing for a glass and pricing for food.
Yeah.
Prices fluctuate. So she taught me how to price. So I learned how to price for that one. I gave them, those people gave me a check of 60,000. Hey!
What was your reaction?
Where?
60,000.
Let me tell you, I was going to the ATM. Hata sikuanga na app. Hizo app zilikuwa nilikuwa naenda ATM. Kuangalia kama check imemachua. Because sikuwa naona kama
if it is a real one. Ama imebounce.
Yeah. Somebody gave me kit. Mimi tu akanipatia 60,000 yake. I was checking nilikuwa napitia pale ile Equity ya pale Gate House. Naingia and then I'm putting my pin like watu wasione venye niko na pesa mingi.
Yeah. And that one must have really encouraged you, and you know.
Oh, yes, it did. And then when we got there, the guys were more. They were more than the 100. Now corporates are different from individuals. Individuals are seafood equal too. Now corporates will tell you, give me the extra people so that I pay for the extra people.
Yeah.
That thing just told me, if I'm not going to be a caterer in my life, I don't know what I will be. So when they paid, I undercharged them by far. But it encouraged me and it gave me the first push.
And you see, that one was also a chance to learn.
Yes. When you're starting, you're going to make mistakes. Everybody is going to make mistakes. When you're starting, your mistakes could be in your product. Your mistakes could be in your pricing.
Yeah.
Your mistakes could be in your advertising. It could be in so many, but you're going to make mistakes.
Maybe even in your equipment.
In something. It could be something small. It could be something big. And nobody should lie that they started and never made a mistake. Everybody made a mistake. Now, before I had told you about a situation being turned around for good. When I started now, and I am now starting to get a few clients here and there online, I start being trolled.
Again?
Hey. Wake up one morning and somebody said, that person who sleeps with clients' husbands.
My goodness.
And so they didn't mention any name, but somebody found it fit to say it is me. Do you know, mimi niliscroll simu yangu looking for a certain husband, maybe who said hi and I answered hi back badly. You know, in a wrong hi. And you know, there's nothing worse than being trolled by somebody you cannot touch.
Yeah.
Because this is somebody without a name. So you can't go and confront and say, Estelle,
tell me, what is this?
You posted online that I did this.
Wow.
When did I do this? No, this is some ghost account. Somebody you don't know. Somebody you can't talk to. So nobody you can confront and ask, what are you talking about? And
now it is at this time where you're beginning to see, like, you know, I can do this. Yes. I think I was meant to do this.
This is now like, I've been trying to find myself.
Yeah. Now you have finally found yourself.
Myself. But at what cost? At what cost? Wow. You know? So now you're trying, who is this? What is this? Why is it happening again? This is what I was afraid of all along. Why is it?
It's coming back again now.
Back. I have children, you know. I have clients now to protect. What's going to happen? At that time, I thought when you're trolled, your company will die. A company I didn't even have at that time.
Yeah.
But I knew, no, this is it. I am done again. And then thought I'd go back to that depression I had before. But now here is God shows me, not this time. most people who saw those posts came to my profile. They came there and saw my good recipes and my good food. See, I got followers
again.
These ones now are following you for bad reasons, then they find good reasons to follow you, and they even turn to clients, and people start saying, what are you talking about? You know, and then you find people who defend you, people who don't know you. And I learned that even in the worst trolls, the people who don't know you are going to insult you and troll you.
Sure.
Then there are people who still don't know you, but they are going to defend you. And then there's you, because at the end,
it's about you.
It's you to choose whether you will stand or whether you'll fall.
Yeah.
Because everything that happens has a consequence, and how you react to it. Somebody told me how they behave, you can't control.
You can't, but how?
But how you react to that situation.
Yes.
The first reaction is to post a long post explaining yourself. I would never, I would, you know, you want to defend.
I am not like that.
I'm not like that. You cannot change somebody's mind and somebody's perception of you. If they've already decided that's who you are, hata ushinde ukisema.
And that was a very challenging phase, and I know so many people give up at that point.
If it happens,
and they just decide, let whatever be.
Yeah,
and you know, and then they say, this is life, it happens. I think I was not meant to do this. This was not for me. Maybe this person is right. And you see, that person, you don't know that person.
And they don't know you.
And especially for us women, that is a big problem that we need to address.
Yes.
Trolling online, it is there, it has been there, it will always be there. You're not the first one. We have seen even big stars, Beyonce, being trolled, you know.
Yes.
And whatever you decide to do with whatever is happening to you, how you react, because you know every action has a reaction.
Yes.
If you're given lemons, make lemonades.
Like
I
mean, I sold cakes.
Yeah.
I sold cakes. When they come and they tag me and they want to know, I tell them, okay, what you've read, plus I make cakes, and I'm a caterer. So in case you need, I am here.
On top of whatever you saw.
Or on top of all those things you now know about me, now I'm also this.
It's such a journey. I mean,
You have
seeing
to
where
do
you are
that.
now, I can say maybe it was worth it.
Maybe it was worth it.
Maybe it was worth it.
And what it does, it builds you.
Yeah.
It builds your confidence and it builds your self-esteem. Because when people troll you, they put your self-esteem
down
so low.
Yeah.
Because when they are trolling you, they will insult you. They'll say, whose husband would want that anyway? Kwani hiyo ni babwana wagani, they want that kind of look at the way she looks. Look at, you know, all
And
that.
it's terrible.
And it's terrible because as much as anything, you may have a strong mind and but such things, they hurt you.
Yeah, they do.
They hurt your feelings.
They do.
But once you learn how to get out of that situation and tell yourself, you know, who is that anyway?
Yeah, and also it even happens to people who are selling products. People shame the products.
They shame your product.
They shame even the way you present your product. And I've seen so many women especially giving up, and then they say, I think I should have done something better. I had seen something like this, but I didn't do it like the other person. So wacha niachane tu nayo. That is what we are saying. No, we're saying no.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
And then don't bring someone's product down so that you raise yours. It doesn't you cannot win when you play dirty. If you're playing dirty, you will not win. Sawa, I have my sauce, right? Somebody else has sauce. I'm not the first person to ever make barbecue sauce, right? But I'm not going to shame that product so that I promote mine. It is actually possible to promote yours without bringing somebody else down. You know, work on yours, work on you. Wachana na all those other people.
Yeah.
Work on yours.
I told you, Gatwa Gladys is deep. She is real. She, you know, she gives the facts as they are, the truth as it is. Take it or leave it. It's up to you. You know, you better know yourself. You better know whether you're coming, going, or gone. Don't be just in between there. Don't be just, you know, taking in stuff from people and then they define you. Don't be defined by anybody. We are coming back with her journey to manufacturing, which is something she's doing right now. We are coming back with her cake hawker journey, how she started hawking cakes. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this break.
Nakuru TV live. Hiki ni kipindi cha wanawake bomba, kipindi cha wanawake mashujaa. Hiki ni kipindi cha wanawake bomba, kipindi cha wanawake mashujaa. Nakuru TV inawaletea tena kipindi mukipendacho. Kipindi cha wanawake bomba, cha wanawake bomba, cha wanawake mashujaa. Kipindi cha wanawake bomba, kipindi cha wanawake mashujaa. Tunawaenzi wanawake hao wenye uwezo kwa kufanya mambo makuu katika jamii. Wanafanya kazi ambazo kwa muda mrefu zilizaniwa kuwa za waume pekee. Wanaweza kuwa wanasiasa, waweza kuwa wafanya biashara, waweza kuwa wachungaji wa makanisa. Wanawake wenye kutumika kazi, songa mbele, surudi nyuma, mama shujaa, lolololo. Tunawaenzi wanawake hao wenye uwezo kufanya mambo makuu katika jamii. Wanafanya kazi ambazo kwa muda mrefu zilizaniwa za waume peke yao. Ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii, nguzo ya jamii. Halinyata sibabago sekamoke tokei libraka base bazui. Ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Wangari Maathai, Joyce Banda. Ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Helen Sirleaf Johnson. Ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Raka Machel, Winnie Mandela, Tabitha Karanja, Lupita Nyong'o. Ninyi ni nguzo ya Estelle Mwai na wengine wote. Wanawake bomba.
And we are back. Remember, you can follow us on Twitter, you can follow us on Instagram. Our handles are at Nakuru TV. You can even subscribe to our YouTube channel for this and more exciting, inspiring, and very encouraging interviews from dynamic people from all over the world, from all over Nakuru. And our channel is open for your subscription. It's absolutely free. So be sure to follow us. You can also follow Gladys on Facebook. She's going to be giving us her social media handles across all the other platforms, because I'm very sure she has them and she has a lot in store for you guys. You don't know what you're missing if you don't follow Gladys. And thank you, Victor Wambai Okwara, for watching. Dennis Sume, you're saying a great woman there, a self-driven and passionate in her job. Kudos, Njoki.
That's Meso.
Wow.
That's only Meso calls me Njoki.
Then Victor again is saying this story is really inspiring, just as the woman telling it. Thank you for hosting her. Thank you, Victor, for watching.
Is, I wouldn't say you're my best friend, but you're my friend.
Wow. Mildred Mai, you're saying the amount of truth in all these sentiments is overwhelming.
Yeah.
Wow. We speak truth right here on Viva Mama. We celebrate dynamic, phenomenal African women just like Kate. She has an amazing story. She has a story which has, you know, a lot of challenges. She could have given up. We wouldn't have known her right now. We wouldn't be having this awesome barbecue sauce right here. We wouldn't be having the cakes she hawks, which is what we are going right
we are
into.
going there.
Yeah. So how did you, from catering, now you are a fully fledged caterer in the business with all its challenges, and then you decide, let me scale to cake hawking.
Okay, so we started as just cakes. Yeah. So we are just doing our cakes, and again, the Nakuru market is not that open. So we don't have, you realize how na so much to sell. And I told you, I'm this kind of person who wants to sell.
Yeah.
So I have to think, what do we do? Then I told you from the beginning, brokenness.
Yeah.
Being broke.
It's a motivator.
It's a motivator. If you're broke, believe me, you're going to do something.
Yeah.
don't let a moment when you're down keep you down. Let it push you up.
Yeah.
Because when you get to rock bottom,
You can only go up.
there's nowhere else to go except up. So if you're down, sasa tuanze kwenda juu. So I'm going to Nairobi a lot now because of catering, and I'm having all these, promotional things and all that. So I'm going and I realize, hey, kukua Kikuyu ni mbaya, ninachoma tu mafuta. Hii gari inaenda tu with one person and comes back. Okay, how about I go with cake? I sell, at least I get fuel. So I say, okay, how much fuel do I need? I need about 3K. So if I sold 5 cakes at 600 shillings, I have 3K.
Yeah.
So here we are with my friend Susie. Hi, Susie. So I tell her we are going to make these small cakes, half kgs, for 600 shillings, and we are going to sell to somebody.
Yeah.
Atutakosa.
And
I actually told her hatuwezi kosa.
And by now, your cake is very good. It's not like the first one for the 40 people.
My friend, by this time we are there. We are those. As you go in your journey, you have to keep learning.
Yeah.
Just because you didn't know how to do. Richard Branson didn't just say accept. He said learn how to do it. So you have to learn how to do it. So mimi huyo, I took classes, I took online classes, I took YouTube classes, hi YouTube.
Yeah.
I took I went to Joy Bells, learned how to make cakes. I did the work.
And that is something that it's very important to note. Self-improvement.
Yes, you have
self-improvement. It's very important. Grow. Learn something new.
And if you have decided now this is your path, then now work at it. You can't say I'm going to be a caterer and then kazi yako ni kutext kit. Teach me, mentor me. Now, what do you have? Because when you come to the table, you come with something.
Exactly.
Yeah, come with something, then I add on to your something. You don't come empty-handed like nimeamua. So now teach me. Not teach me.
Tell
Most
me.
of them they don't even ask. Sasa niambie, mtu ufanya nini?
The approach again.
Mtu ufanya nini? So you wonder, okay, sasa where we will start.
Okay.
Teach yourself. Get something. Bring yourself somewhere.
Update yourself.
Update yourself. YouTube is free. Instagram is free. Facebook is free. Don't have that excuse of sina pesa. Things are actually available out there. There are so many resources to teach you. So by the time we are starting hawking, cakes are top notch. Cakes are doing good. We now have a good cake, and everybody has been saying, oh, it tastes so good. Oh, it tastes so good. So you make for me. So we sell our cakes, 600 shillings. We sold 6 cakes that first day.
Wow.
So we went with the 6 cakes, gave them to a lady friend of mine who has a shop in Nairobi. I gave them to her. People came and picked. Now the second time, people actually asked for them. We thought maybe we could send them. So we took one of the courier services, put them in a box, and when they got there, they were a mess. They were messed up. They were all horrible. And then we didn't have a system. See, hakuna mtu mwingine amewahi hawk keki. Nobody has ever hawked cakes.
Sure, it's such a unique concept.
I'm the only one who now has to know what to do with this. This thing you've started. So now we get the cakes there. They are bad. We don't have a way. All you can tell people is now go pick your cakes. So everyone who goes to that shop says, nimekujia keki yangu ya cake. They are given. Others don't go. Keki inakuliwa. Or goes bad. It's perishable.
Yeah, it is.
So you see, now that's a challenge. Meanwhile, other guys are asking, so now na sisi
from other
places.
Yeah.
Hizi keki unapeleka Nairobi peke yake na sisi. So you think, okay, now where else can we go? Let's try Nyeri. We go to Nyeri, take a few cakes, and now it just picked. Now I realize, this sending idea is not so good. If I take on more orders, I'll be able to cover the cost of transport and take the cakes. Still right now, we usually do, if I do 120 cakes, those was a small order.
Wow. 120.
Yeah, if we do 120 in the weekend, after when I tell the bakery we have 120, so ni kidogo.
Wow. That's on a bad day. That's on a
no,
low day.
No, that's a low day.
Yeah.
And then there are days where it's so much, they're 400 and they're like, hey, nayo, mingi sana.
Wow.
But you see, so it grows. Everything
grows from somewhere.
grows. It has to start somewhere.
Yeah.
But you can't, always answer Leo, and then kesho you expect to be at 400. We've been doing this for every weekend. Can you imagine there are 52 weekends in a year?
Yeah.
And we've done possibly 40 of them, or maybe 45 of them.
Wow.
On the road.
On the road.
On the road.
That is amazing. And you see, you started from, I remember the first cake.
The first one.
For the 40 people.
Uko.
And now,
here.
to selling 400 cakes in a weekend.
Good ones.
Good ones. Awesome cakes. You know, cakes that you're not afraid to, to be branded. This one is by Kate.
Yes. In
Because
fact,
sometimes
you want people to say in your cakes.
Yeah, you're proud of your product, you're proud of what it has become, what it has evolved to, and that is so encouraging. And people out there, start from somewhere. Even if it's bad, the first one, try the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one. Improve yourself, learn something new. It won't harm you to gain knowledge. It is all for your good.
Because nobody is perfect, even us. Let me tell you, you can't make 400 perfect cakes. You can't. So out of those 400, there'll be one that's not good. There'll be something, but you can't dwell on that.
Yeah.
Make it up to that client, and then grow from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is amazing. And online, I can see the comments are coming in thick and fast. Emma Nash Kanana, you're saying, girl, you are a strong one. Nduta Teresia, thank you for watching. You're saying, awesome. She's clapping for you.
Yay.
And saying it's very encouraging. Then Lino Atare, you're saying, bravo, Ketwa Gladys. Then Jerry Gidieya says, she inspires me a lot. Go, girl. Lena Sharon, you're saying, my inspirer. Wow.
Wow.
People out here are getting inspired.
I'm
right?
glad.
Then Priscilla Wangari, you're saying you inspire me a lot, Kate. Andongo, you're saying a very inspiring story. Then Irene Cheptap Oret Age, you're saying you're a motivation to most of us, Kate. We love you.
Wow, that's amazing.
Love from online. That's thank you very much, Irene. Then Milka Nemo, you're saying, Kate Gladys, you're a go-getter. You inspire me a lot. Wanjiku Njoroge Mkiwa, you're saying congratulations.
Wow.
400
amazing,
cakes.
right?
It's not a joke. Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. It's not a joke.
Yeah, so we are giving out the barbecue sauce that you're seeing right here before we get to talking about it and how Kate now decided I'm getting into manufacturing. I know it's not usual, it's not common for women especially to get into manufacturing, but well, let's get on the road. Let's see what's going to happen. So the first question is, Kate mentioned where she was born. Tell us. Where was Kate?
Remember?
Yeah, they will remember.
Really?
They were watching from the beginning. Yeah, send us your answer right now. That is for the first barbecue sauce right here. It's the 500 grams, and then it's the hot and sweet barbecue sauce. So send in your answer. And for the second one, tell us where did Kate do her university studies? Okay, you're gonna be getting the chili barbecue Kate Gladys sauce. Then the third question, it's for the garlic sauce. It's up for grabs. Tell us, which high school did Kate Gladys go to? All right. Yeah. Ni rahisi sana. They were watching from when we started. They love you. They know. They have listened.
They know.
So where was Kate born? Where did she do her university studies? And which high school did she go to? Yes. Stay tuned for the fourth question. You're going to be getting yourself a garlic 250 gram Kate Gladys barbecue sauce. So don't go nowhere, because right here is where you're getting giveaways, exciting ones, delicious ones. And she has a special gift for you. The question, I will leave it for her to ask you. You'll get it on Friday. So don't go nowhere. We are coming back after this very short break.
Tunawaenzi wanafanya kazi ambazo kwa muda mrefu waume peke yao. Ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii, nguzo ya jamii. Halinyata simba bago sekamoke tokei libraka base bazui. Ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Wangari Maathai, Joyce Banda, ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Helen Sirleaf Johnson, ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Raka Machel, Winnie Mandela, Tabitha Karanja, Lupita Nyong'o, ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Estelle Mwai na wengine wote, wanawake bomba. Nakuru TV Live. Hiki ni kipindi cha wanawake bomba, kipindi cha wanawake mashujaa. Hiki ni kipindi cha wanawake bomba, kipindi cha wanawake mashujaa. Nakuru TV inawaletea tena kipindi mukipendacho. Kipindi cha wanawake bomba, cha wanawake bomba, cha wanawake mashujaa. Kipindi cha wanawake bomba, kipindi cha wanawake mashujaa. Wanawake hao wenye uwezo kwa kufanya mambo makuu katika jamii, wanafanya kazi ambazo kwa muda mrefu zilizaniwa kuwa za waume pekee. Ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Wanaweza kuwa wanasiasa, waweza kuwa wafanya biashara, waweza kuwa wachungaji wa makanisa. Wanawake wenye kutumika kazi, songa mbele sirudi nyuma, mama sujaa lelelelele lololo. Tunawaenzi wanawake hao wenye uwezo kufanya mambo makuu katika jamii, wanafanya kazi ambazo kwa muda mrefu zilizaniwa waume peke yao. Ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii, nguzo ya jamii. Halinyata simba bago sekamoke tokei libraka base bazui. Ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Wangari Maathai, Joyce Banda, ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Helen Sirleaf Johnson, ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Raka Machel, Winnie Mandela, Tabitha Karanja, Lupita Nyong'o, ninyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Estelle Mwai na wengine wote, wanawake bomba.
And we are back. Thank you very much for staying online, for watching, for sharing. I can see people are really following this discussion. Remember, we have barbecue sauces right here up for grabs. So be sure to send us your answer. And then after the answer, I'm going to be reading out the answers and, of course, giving away the barbecue sauces. And you're good to go. You're good to start cooking with the Kate or Gladys barbecue sauce. This sauce is manufactured, all right? It is made especially for you out there. Kate, how did you get into manufacturing now? After all those challenges, we are going to be talking more about them later, how you overcome them. But now manufacturing, you know, women, a lot of women view manufacturing as a venture, especially designed for men.
Yes.
How did you first of all overcome that notion and then decide, well, let me try? What's the harm in trying?
Yeah, here's the thing. You have to use what you have to get what you need.
Yeah.
You see? So here I am. I have all these people who follow my recipes, who want products from that you use to come up with whatever you cook.
Yeah.
You know? So I use barbecue sauce from a long time. I make for myself for home. I cook with it so many things. So then I thought, how about I sell it to Estelle? Like, you want to have it, unakuja you ask me, hey, ulipika aje? How about I make it and sell to you?
Yeah.
And then
instead of explaining
this whole process, and so many people out there want to use it, they don't have the time to
make
it
it,
because it takes a long time to make it. And here you are with your 100,000 followers. Use what you have to get where you're going. It doesn't matter if you're a woman, you're what. Women are strong people. You're the one who's going to change that world of yours. Nobody's going to change your world. So here I was. I told my house girl, hi Caro, told her, you know what? We are going to do this. We are going to make this sauce. Kwa kale kakuka ketu, we made sauce. We made the first one, and I just asked people, like, will you buy? People said yes. Why
not?
Why not? And I said, you know what? Let me get to this. I can do this. Other people have done it. It's not rocket science. Packaging and branding and all this. Because branding is very important. The first thing you guys told me when I got here is that it's very well branded. So now we have to find who will do for me the best branding, the catchiest. Did all that. Got the best people to do my labels, to do all these things. Got just good ones. Got everything that I need to do. And then we made the sauce. You can do it. Don't be mediocre. If you want to do something, go all out. There's a video I did about advertising, and I talked about the product and a target market. Who are you targeting? If you target Njengo people, nothing wrong with that. But then
have the product for them.
Have the product for them. If you target high end, nothing wrong with that. Just have the product for them.
And know what they need, what they want.
What they want. Then kuwa kama Kate, ni ya kila mtu. Now again, have product that anybody can use.
Right.
You know? And that's the best target market. Everybody, like the majority of people can use it. That's a product that will sell.
Wow.
So that's how to get into it. But don't be afraid that there is nothing that the only thing men can do and we can't do is pee while standing. That's the only one I can think of, and pretty soon we'll figure it out.
Oh, Facts 101, I tell you, Kate or Gladys.
Very soon we'll figure that out.
In studio, giving us wise words, giving us wisdom, giving us encouragement, inspiring us. And thank you very much for you who are still watching. Remember, there is a special giveaway from Kate or Gladys. Don't go nowhere. And this beautiful and this awesome barbecue sauces right here are up for grabs. So don't go nowhere. Answer the question and get the correct answer, and then you have it. Studios now, Kate.
Yes.
Now to the point, or to the angle where very many people get challenged and they give up. How did you raise the capital for your venture? How did you raise the money to venture into this, especially
the manufacturing?
Yes.
Okay, let me say, because I have an existing business, I was in a, let's say, an advantage point. Because hatukulangi yote. What is left, we have to do this. But if you're starting and you have limited resources, start small. Start small. And then most of these things you have to start from where you are. Because sometimes capital, even finance institutions would give you money to start a business. They'll tell you start.
We meet you halfway.
We meet you. Kisha songa, then we see your potential. So really you have to get it from within yourself. So get a chama, hata kama ni ya 50 bob a month. Okay, not per month. Hey, targets.
Work with targets.
But just get into something that will take you somewhere. Go somewhere, and then now you start. But whatever it is you have, you can start. But now you see some of these things, it's a bit costly to start with. So again, don't put yourself in a position of pressure.
Sure.
Wachana na watu wengine penye wako, because you want to do a barbecue sauce like Kate. Do you have the resources? Do you have the market? Do you have the network? I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying do your calculations.
Yeah, don't copy paste.
Because they did,
Yeah.
I can also do.
Yeah.
Another mistake people make is assuming because I have money, I can do it. That's a mistake people make when getting into catering and getting into baking. You need to know the business. You need to know how that business is. Just because you have money to buy equipment and all this doesn't mean that you have the knowledge to go into the business.
Yeah.
So you'll have all this money that you have invested.
Sure.
And it's not haikuji. It's not coming back because
the return on investment is
it's not working. And it's not because you're in the wrong business. It's because you don't know the business.
Yeah.
Okay? So how about you start with what you
know.
Or learn. Yes, you have the money. Learn how you're going to do it, and then you do it. But the finance thing is a bit of a challenge for most people, and that's a reality of life. Yes, but start where you are.
Yeah, start with what you have.
Yes.
So start with what you have. Don't say I want to have the jars, I want to have the sauce, I want to have the label, I want to have everything looking all together lovely and glamorous. No, remember Kate started in the mjengo.
Yes,
to
and
get
it
here.
takes time. By the time you come up with this sauce, you have to test it.
Yes.
You have to take it to kebs. You have to go through kuangalia how long will it take before it expires. By the time you put it out there in public, it's been maybe 6-7 months of testing it.
Yeah.
So when you see somebody has a product out, it has taken a lot of background to get it there. So you see, bahati ya mwenzio ndio wanasemanga.
Silalie mgongo wazi.
Na hata mlango wazi. Ili kazi ni bidii ya mtu.
Sure.
So don't compete without understanding the level that, because you end up getting frustrated.
So start with what you have.
Start there.
At your level. It doesn't matter
and
if
it's good.
Yeah, it's good for you for that time. Good. You're going to grow. You're going to bloom to blossom into something that you wanted to become at the end. Now,
let me tell you first, Estelle, before you interrupt. And if you are somebody who is established, you're established, and you go into to somebody who is starting off, don't discourage that person. Sianza kumwambia, there's so many people who will tell you, hey,
exactly.
Awezi. Iyo wezi. Don't be that person. Be the person that tells somebody, yes, you can. You can do it. It's going to take you time. You can be real without being discouraging. Just build somebody up. And if you are a client and you go to a beginner, don't pound on that person.
Yeah.
If the beginner makes mistake, unaenda kumwanika ya nini? Why not just encourage this person?
Yeah.
Yes, they made a mistake because they are beginners or because of many things happen. The culture ya kuanikana
it's
is
terrible.
Very, very discouraging, and it's terrible. Hata kama utamwanika, but that begrudging somebody like sasa hii nini? What is this? It was not even worth my money. It brings somebody down.
Don't be the reason as to why someone stops or gives up.
Don't be that reason.
Wow, that is so profound. And Kate, now already you have the business, it's up and running. How do you maintain, how do you build, a solid customer base? Yeah.
Now, one way of maintaining, bringing in new customers, because all the time you have to have new, and maintaining your customer, is in consistency. You have to be consistent. Even when things are slow, even when things are down. If we said tutakuja Mombasa and we have 50 cakes, because of those 50 people, tutakuja.
Yeah.
Because that consistency and that reliability, that the cakes will come.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter kama sisi will go on negative, but if I promise that I will be there, then we are going to be there. You have to be consistent. Another thing is in accepting your mistakes. Mistakes happen. As a person in business, you have to be ready for that. And negative feedback, you have to be ready for negative feedback. Now, how you use your negative feedback is what will determine kutaenda aje after that.
Wow, that is such an eye-opener. Be ready for mistakes. Be ready to get negative criticism.
Yes.
But how now you respond to that,
that's the key.
Is what matters.
Yeah,
that is where the catch is.
That's where the catch is, because there's different types of negative feedback. There's negative feedback that is coming from a place of malice.
Exactly.
Which is very
common.
You have to know, you have to understand a negative feedback. Case in point, I'll just give you an example. The other day, I have suppliers of like stockists of the sauce. So one lady comes and tells us, hey, this lady said she doesn't like the sauce. Oh, we are like, okay, why? Because so many people love it, so why? Says, alisema alipata kitu ya green. So I said, okay, it could be the oregano, because we use herbs. Did you explain, or garlic, because we use fresh garlic? So did you explain? Yeah, I explained to her, but she said it's not that, it's mold. It can't mold. So I said, okay, so that was the garlic one. What about the hot and sweet and the chili? She said the chili is not even hot enough, and she said the hot and sweet was not even good. So we are like, atiata alitupa.
Wow.
Hey, so that was, oh my God, that must have been horrible. Now, you know what this client did now? Then sends the same lady photos of other sources. Like, I would try these ones from my friend. So that's when you realize it wasn't about, it's not about you.
It's malice.
They just wanted, it's malicious, it's not genuine. So you have to be able to sieve it out and to know what we're working with. But if a comment is made in good faith, if someone comes and tells you, like when we originally made our chili, it wasn't that hot because, unapeleka tu pole pole. And people told us, make it hotter. That's a good negative feedback, That's good. Or if somebody tells you, seal hizo jars, that's good. But if somebody comes and is just giving you, telling you in a malicious way, you have to learn how to take
and how to respond.
How to respond to it, and how to get out of it. When somebody tells you that something is not good, you won't feel really good. But you have to learn how to separate yourself from your product. Somebody said the cake is not good. They did not say cake is not good.
Exactly. Now, another point that people really struggle with. Would you say your business has like a constant,
which
income?
One is that? If I found that one, I'll move there
every month.
That one.
And then now, how do you balance? How do you make sure that the
good months,
the good months and the bad months balance? Just briefly, for that person out there who is like, this month I sold nothing, absolutely nothing. Why am I doing this?
Wacha tusalimie caterers, habari zenu. Reggae stopped on the day COVID arrived.
Yes.
Negative months have been 7. 7 negative months. Like, caterers have been forced to reinvent, like you wouldn't believe. No business, let nobody lie to you that their business has been doing well. They've
throughout
been up and up and up. Every business goes up and down, and that's normal business. Every curve, even if you check on business, you have to watch to Maria kila siku. Hi Maria people. Watch business things so that you learn how business works. Business goes up and down, and that's healthy business. Unaona ukienda kwa bank kuomba loan and your income is always like this, they'll not give you a loan. Because they are thinking, how come pesa tu inaingia na hautoi? It means you're not using money. So business is about money going out and in. So if you have bad months, let those bad months be compensated by the good months. Do not count the value of your business on a daily basis, on a monthly basis. Give it like a long term. Give yourself, I'm going to be counting my business on every 6 months. Ukisema tutakuwa tunafanya hasara na profit monthly, caterers would be dead. Some of our DJs, high Timo, would be gone. Because now there are months where you had 0 income. But now you need to count, to give yourself, may say 6 months, 3 months. In these 3 months, how did I do my balances? Let your good months take care of your bad months. And when you have a good month, tulia. Tulia, wacha kierere. Because this month is good, you don't know
about the next
you don't know about next month. That's lessons from COVID. Cindy,
sure.
You don't know what will happen next month. So when your good months are there, let them cover for your your bad months. Don't be so much in the negative. Reinvent quickly.
So reinvent quickly.
Reinvent quickly. If things are not working and you've given it time, maybe 6 months, na imekata, move on.
Now, what are the top 3 skills that you have learned along the way? Your top 3 skills that you have learned for me to be a successful entrepreneur? These 3. I better forget the rest.
But this one. 1, customer care. Customer care. That one, if you want to succeed in business, if you want to succeed in life, you have to be good to people, and you have to have very good customer care skills. Take care of the people that you give your products to. Do something, right? Make them feel appreciated. Next one, take care of your staff. If you have hired people, if you have people working for you, those people are the ones in charge of your product. You see, so you have to take care of your staff. Make sure your staff is okay. Watakuiba, they will break your utensils, they will spoil some of your things, but at the end of the day, you have to bring it full circle. Make sure your staff is well taken care of, and they have food to eat, they have, they're well taken care of. You pay them on time, and if you can't pay them on time, you let them know. Then the other thing is you have to learn to separate yourself from the business.
Absolutely.
If you separate yourself from the business, know the difference between Kate and the company. Because if you mash them all together, you're likely to crash.
At some point.
You're likely to crash. Separate yourself so that you know how to deal with a situation as Kate and how to deal with it as a business. So when you do that, for me, those 3 things are the ones which have made me, at least now I'm at a point where I can say the business can run.
On its own.
On its own.
Wow.
Whether I'm there or not, if I died today, I was looking for wood. If I did, it's going to run on account of I have separated, and there's Kate or Gladys, their job, and then there's Kate.
So you have a busy schedule. What are some of the tricks and and tactics that you have learned that keep you productive even when you're feeling like no, not today. No, Lord, not today.
See, we talk, the obvious one is money.
Money, yes.
Money is the obvious one. It's a good motivator. Right? So when you're lazing there in bed, and then you remember, money is a good motivator. Another thing is just the need to do something. The need to be active in life. The need to have a purpose. Like there's something about you that people like and they want to get from you. That feeling is really good. So those are things that wake you up in the morning.
And they keep you productive, active.
They keep you moving and good, drinking a lot of water.
Wow, a lot of water. Keep yourself hydrated. You need it. You need to be fit. You need to be good to go, even in your work, in your business. We don't need a sick person. We need you healthy. We need you, to be good to lead the team that you're working with. Kate, you have a company. Kate, Gladys Caterers and Cakes. What is the culture that exists in your business? That keeps your business like, this is Kate or Gladys, she's unique. This is the company, it's unique in this and this way. So what culture exists in your company?
For us, it's innovation. I like to come up with something that see, like hawking.
Yeah.
Somebody hasn't done it before. I like those kind of challenges. I like that, like say in Nakuru, we have changed catering. I'll say that people in Nakuru, catering ilikuwa kupikiwa.
True.
Kupikiwa tu. But now you're challenging people of Nakuru, caterers of Nakuru, like let's take it another level. Let's do we do events mpaka watu wanasema ai inakaa kama watu wa Nairobi.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That kind of innovation, that one just gives me. That's what our company is about. Like coming up with a new idea, coming up with a new plan, coming up with a new product. Like now we have a jam that we are about to now launch. Coming up with such things just make our company unique.
Wow.
And also being ourselves, being myself in this whole thing, where if I have something to say, I'll say it. I'll say it. I'm not going to be the person you find online. That's the person you'll find hapa kwa barabara.
Yeah.
Whatever I said online, whatever I posted, whatever I did, that food is what we eat. It's not what we. So if I post food, that's normal food that Estelle atapika. Anybody, you know.
Wow.
Atapika.
But this is so interesting. I wish we wouldn't have ended it, today. Maybe we have like 2 days. We're going to talk about the barbecue sauce on its own, the catering, the cakes on their own, and then now Kate on her own. But I'm very sure we're going to get her next time.
Yeah,
and thank you for those who are sending in the answers. Joy Mugambi Daktari, thank you very much for watching. DJ Stan KE, you're saying tuned in with a tick. Then Mildred Mwai is answering the question, and she says high school she studied at Marymount in Molo, and she was born at PGH according to her birth certificate, but she's from Bahati. Girl,
that one was watching.
Yeah, she
was watching.
She deserves a barbecue sauce, right?
Amepewa
Kabisa. Then when Catherine, you're saying amazing business tips. Priscilla Wangari, you're saying customer service is top notch. Just as we wind up, maybe you can recommend activities for entrepreneurs, first of all, then we wrap up, and then your call to action for people who are thinking about getting into the business, even the ladies who are thinking about, I know I can make very nice this and this and package it and maybe sell it, but they're like, really? Am I really
good enough
for this? Yeah, just quickly as we finish.
Now, about what an entrepreneur can do, give back. Always give back.
Yeah.
Don't skule yote, give to somebody else who needs it. The world has a lot of poor people, and that little that you have can be given to somebody. So always remember to share. Always remember to give the homeless. Remember to give orphans and widows. Remember to give. Alafu peana kutoka roho yako.
Yeah.
The whole leave the cameras at home, I am not so sure about that, but have something that you do that's between you and your God.
Sure.
You too. Yes, it's important to document these things so that people are encouraged to give also, but also have something that you do that's not public, something that you do just for yourself.
Yeah.
Now, for someone who wants to get into business, tumesema, I think the whole of this interview, start. There's no right time. There's no I'm waiting for this to happen. Just go. Go. You have a product. Jiaminie. Make sure your product is good. Trust yourself. Trust your process. Go. Just start.
Yeah.
If you ask me, I'll tell you. But if you come to me, bring something to the table.
Yeah.
And then we meet somewhere, right? But you can do it. Anybody can do it. So many people started from nowhere. Me, I started from nothing.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you say that, people think, hey, but you're saying that yet ulienda USIU. I know that will come up. Ilikuwa scholarship.
Yeah, sure.
You know? But okay, so you may not have come from a poor background or from that. Yes, but where you are is your zero. You know, everybody has their own zero.
True.
Yes? So your zero, start your zero. Start at your zero. Stop copying people. Stop trying to steal ideas.
Yeah.
Your idea is good, your idea is fresh, take it out there.
Okay, so your idea is good, it is fresh, it is amazing. Take it up from there. Your idea, start from somewhere. Everyone has their zero, so don't compare yourself. Oh, you know,
Zeros
me,
are
I'm from
different.
which area? I don't know. I'm from a single mother background. I'm a single mom. I don't know business. I've never sold even a pencil to anyone, leave alone you know, something that is very glamorous or stuff. Just start from somewhere. And we are winding up now with the comments. Priscilla Wangari, thank you. You're saying Viva Mama. Patrick's Karain, you're saying wow, amazing. Wamboi Kuria, you're saying congratulations, with a lot of loves. She's sending love to you. Shedi Shizol, you're saying I love the work from this lady, her cakes are amazingly awesome. Winnie Wamboi, you're saying kudos. Then Gracie Quiz, you're saying amen, looking good, sounding fab, love, love, love. Victoria Vicky, you're saying congratulations and all the best. Catherine Kimani, you're saying great job, Kate, nice tip, sugar sister.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe you can answer, you can ask your question for the final giveaway. That the winner, you're going to pick it on Friday, from where Kate or Gladys will tell you.
Now, on Friday, we are going to give a dozen cupcakes. Yeah, beautiful cupcakes, special cupcakes. Okay, so now the question is, siku ya kwanza we did hawking. How many cakes did we sell? You got that?
Yes.
On the first day we did hawking, how many cakes did we sell?
There you have it, guys, from Kate or Gladys to you, straight from her heart. The first day she did the cake hawking venture, how many cakes did she sell, right?
Yes.
That is the question.
Yeah.
Cupcakes up for grabs this Friday. It's up to you. Just answer the question, and then Kate will contact you from where you're going to pick your delicious, amazing cupcakes from. Thank you very much for staying with us. I have been hosting the amazing cake hawker, entrepreneur extraordinaire, Kate Gladys, from right here in Nakuru County. She's doing big things for herself, for her community, and even for her country. Thank you so much for staying tuned, for sharing, for liking, and even for sending us love. We appreciate you. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and Kate, your YouTube channel as well. She has a YouTube channel.
One video.
Yeah, it has one video, but more are coming up. Yeah, so stay tuned. You can follow her on Facebook, on Instagram, everywhere, across all social media platforms. It's Kate Gladys, and I am Estelle Moi. Thank you very much for watching, and Viva, Viva Mama.
Oh my God.
Nakuru TV Live. Hiki ni kipindi cha wanawake bomba, kipindi cha wanawake mashujaa. Hiki ni kipindi cha wanawake bomba, kipindi cha wanawake mashujaa. Nakuru TV inawaletea tena kipindi mukipendacho. Kipindi cha wanawake bomba, cha wanawake bomba, cha wanawake mashujaa. Kipindi cha wanawake bomba, kipindi cha wanawake mashujaa. Ambazo kwa muda mrefu zilizaniwa kuwa Nyinyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Wangari Maathai, Joyce Banda. Nyinyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Helen Sirleaf Johnson. Nyinyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Raka Machel, Winnie Mandela. Sabita Karaja, Lupita Nyong'o. Nyinyi ni nguzo ya jamii. Estelle Mwai na wengine wote. Wanawake bomba. Nakuru TV Live.